Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SunRiver Theater Group's presentation of Trouble at Atkinsville Station, written by our own Bob DeCon. Please turn off any electrical devices that... No, we're not talking about hearing aids or pacemakers or anything like that. We mean those little handheld devices that light up and make those annoying sounds. So, sit back and enjoy Trouble at Atkinsville Station.
Tonight we are presenting a melodrama for your entertainment.
Hey, narrator lady, what's a melodrama?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Me too.
The Victorian stage melodrama features a limited number of stock characters: the hero, the villain, the heroine, and the comic, engaged in a sensational plot featuring themes of love and murder. Often the good, but not very clever hero is duped by a scheming villain who has eyes on the damsel in distress until fate intervenes at the end to ensure the triumph of good over evil. I am proud to say that our little melodrama has all of these features and more. Then it has some twists that you won't find in any other melodrama.
So, what do we have to do?
Another good question.
I know.
A characteristic of a melodrama is audience participation, and this one will be no different. You can boo and hiss at will.
Wait a minute. Whose will?
If you need a little encouragement, cue cards to help with timing will be held up.
I have one.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I take you to an idyllic setting in a peaceful retirement community. While this neighborhood was designed for seniors to enjoy their golden years, there is evil afoot. Economic times have gotten tough. 401ks have shrunk and cosmetic surgery costs have gone through the roof. And no matter how bad times are, there is always someone around to make it even worse. But I am getting ahead of myself. Our story starts in the home of our damsel, Gingeritis. She worked her entire life in the entertainment industry, first as a musketeer, later as a stewardess, and then even later as a product demonstrator at Costco.
Costco? Wait a minute.
Ginger lives with her poor, sick sister, Anna, anorexic. She suffers from rickets, halitosis, arthritis, bunions, split ends, uncontrolled flatulence, hammer toe, elephantiasis, eczema, constipation, Dutch elm disease, fibromyalgia, Graves' disease, hepatitis, irritable bowel syndrome, lactose intolerance, consumption, narcolepsy, sciatic massage, Russian apoplexy. It's enough, sister. Let's see what happens.
You think I could get a glass of water around here?
Oh, my poor dear sister. Is there something I can do for you? You know my life is dedicated to your comfort and happiness. Aren't you feeling well? Is there something wrong with you?
Not feeling well? Something wrong with me? You know I suffer from rickets, halitosis, arthritis, bunions, and split ends, uncontrolled flatulence. Hammer toe, elephantitis, eczema, constipation.
No need dwelling on these little things.
cells.
Oh.
And I don't feel so well.
Oh, no! Could it be? Oh, please, dear Lord, don't let it be.
Will you stop with the overacting and tell me what the heck you're talking about?
I'm so afraid. This is terrible. I can't even say it.
Spit it out, sis, or I'm gonna have to jump out of this chair, use my good leg to kick you in your oversized butt.
Well, I'm afraid that you have the dreaded, mutated, not enough vaccine for swine flu.
Are you kidding me? With all the stuff that's wrong with me, you think having the swine flu is a problem for me? Jeez.
Anorexic, we need to get some help.
Yes.
Let me call the doctor and
Please do.
okay. Let's see here. The doctor's up. Okay. 9. Oh, I was gonna call 911, but I can't seem to find an 11 on this phone.
And my life depends on this disc. Never mind calling 911. Just get me to the doctor. And it's not like you don't know the way. Come on.
Oh, if only it were that simple. Oh.
What Ginger has failed to tell Anorexic is that she, Ginger, has spent all of the money that their dear departed father, may he rest in peace, had left them. And worse yet, she spent it all on cosmetic surgery for herself. She needed it for that stewardess gig I told you about. But what will she do? But for every bad situation, there are worse people. The only place for Ginger to get it, the money I mean, she needs for her sister's treatment, and maybe a little nick and tuck for herself, is from Dirk Dastardly, the villain.
Oh, Mr. Dastardly. Oh, please, sir.
A pretty damsel like you does not have to call me Mr. Dastardly. Let's get on a first name basis. You can call me Mr. Dirk.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Dirk.
So, how can a fine gentleman like myself be of assistance to a pretty lady like you? And I hope it has something to do with taking advantage of a bad situation.
Well, you see, Mr. Dirk, my sister has fallen ill. Really just more ill, since she's always kind of whiny and puny, and she has rickets, halitosis, arthritis, bunions, split ends, uncontrolled flatulence, hammertoe, elephantitis, eczema, and she needs treatment very badly.
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I'd be willing to take a look at it.
No. We have doctors. It's just that, well, I hate to ask, but,
What is it, my dear? How can I be of assistance?
well, it's just that I think she has the dreaded swine flu, and we need money for the vaccine.
Are you sure it's a swine flu? That's some pretty serious stuff.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Here, have a look at her.
Whoa! Yeah, I'm not a doctor, but that sure looks like the swine flu to me. Have you tried rubbing any ointment on it?
Well, no offense, internet to get the dogs to play with her. But, oh, what will I do? What will I do? My sister is sick, and I need a butt truck. I mean, a butt tuck. And we have no money and no means to get any money.
Oh, I think of a couple of things you can do to make some money.
Whatever do you mean? I've always depended on the kindness of strangers, but I have no idea what you would like me to do.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha ha!
I could never do that.
Oh, I think you could if you want to get some money bad enough.
I could never, ever do that.
You can, and you better.
No! No! 1,000 times no! I will never, ever, nor will I ever do floors.
Yes, our damsel is very much in distress now. Her sister is sick. Her butt needs a tuck. And the only way out is through that rat, Dirk Dastardly. But wait, there may be another way. The world may still have its heroes. Right on schedule, here comes Ray Sunshine. And as always, he is accompanied by his faithful sidekick, Alcoholic.
What? You think a hero like that's going to clean up after himself? What planet are you folks from?
Now, I know our hero will want to help our heroine escape the clutches of our villain, Dirk Dastardly. But how is he to know that Our Lady needs help? Perhaps he will quit smiling long enough to notice that something is wrong. Yes, I'm pretty sure that soon he will go over and join the damsel and the villain and make everything better. I'm sure he will stop that idiotic smile soon and go over and help Ginger.
Hey, stop it! The narrator wants you to go and save the bimbo.
Hello, Miss Ginger. My superior hero senses tells me that you are somewhat in distress.
Superiors? Oh yeah, like it couldn't have been me hitting his dumb butt with my broom.
Oh, Ray! Annie is sick again, and we have no money. And Mr. Dirk wants me to do the most distasteful things to make money. And oh, my eyeliner is running. And oh yeah, I have a small cosmetic surgery scheduled for next week, and I don't know who will pay for that. Oh, I don't know who will rescue me from these dire straits in which I find myself.
Well, now, don't you worry about a thing, little pilgrim. I'm sure everything will work out.
Now listen, Shoeshine. Nobody told you to show up. We just about had a solution before you got here. If you get my drift. Pilgrim. Besides, I own the deed to her house. And she's just gonna be stuck in debt if she doesn't learn how to budget. Budget, get it?
Oh, Ray, I could never do what he wants. Please help me, Ray.
Don't worry, Miss Ginger. I don't care how sick you are, or your sister is, or how much money you have. I I will never let you sink to the depths of depravity that this sinister monster would subject you to.
I knew you would understand. So happy that you understand.
I will never let you do floors, Miss Ginger.
Is it just you and me that understand just what those knee pads are for?
Yeah, apparently. If that dumb broad thinks I'm gonna save her sister because she cleans my floors, I'm definitely in the wrong melodrama.
Well, excuse me, sick person here. While you two are busy fighting over my sister, I'm not getting any better. Don't make me get out of this chair and whoop the two of you.
Yes, we must take care of the sick. It must be our #1 priority. It's not like we can wait for national health care to kick in. How much money do you need? Golly, Willikers, that's a lot of money. I could get my teeth recapped for that amount.
Golly, Willikers, Sunspot? Golly, Willikers? Really?
I know. That's just the way he talks. Try going into a biker bar and having him use language like that.
Don't worry, Ginger. I'll get you the money you need. The future will be better tomorrow.
It's me who needs the money, you doofus. I'm the sick one here. What? Oh, what about my future? This ditch gets all the attention.
I know a good lawyer. We'll go see him, and he'll tell us what to do.
Ha! I can tell you where to find a good lawyer.
Really?
Yeah, in the graveyard.
No. Old lawyers never die. They just lose their appeal.
Oh, you are so brilliant, Ray. I'll go with you to the lawyer.
Ha! A lawyer. One that's gonna do some good. That's really gonna happen, uh-huh. I think I'm gonna wander on out of the railroad tracks and see if anybody's being tied to them. That always cheers me up.
Oh. You know, I think my sister is sweet on Ray. But then, she's not the swiftest bunny in the forest.
No, I wouldn't worry about that too much. She's just not his type.
What is his type?
Inflatable. Well, Ginger ran off with Ray, so that leaves me more time to concentrate on more important things.
Like what?
Happy hour! See ya!
Wait. What? Oh, what about me?
Oh yeah, I'll help you out with that.
What?
Hey,
What? Oh, no. What's up? Oh,
There, that should just about do it.
This is so humiliating.
So this is the plight I was in. Our heroine needs a butt tuck. Our villain wants his floors cleaned. Our hero is on the case. And the alcoholic is going for a drink. And, what was her name? Anyway, she's not feeling all that well.
Yes, I agree. The trial did not go as well as we expected. Yes, I agree. Getting convicted is about as bad as it can get. Yes, I know getting the electric chair just because you held an unauthorized yard sale at a retirement community is pretty harsh. Look, don't talk to me that way. You know, us lawyers have feelings too, allegedly. Anyway, I have some good news for you. Well, sure, give me a chance and I'll tell you. I was able to talk to the governor, and he agrees that punishment is much too harsh. No, I couldn't talk him out of the electric chair, but he did agree to reduce the voltage. Honestly, if you're going to talk to me that way, I'm not going to call you anymore, okay? All right, I will. Yeah, I know. Look, I've got to go, okay? Yeah, I love you too, Mom. I never could please that woman. Welcome to the law offices of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Spendover, Esquire, at your service.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, who's the young lady you brought with you?
Why, this is Ginger.
Oh, why, it's a pleasure to meet you, miss.
I'm sure the pleasure is all mine.
Not if I have my way with you.
Excuse me?
Oh, I said, I hope all is gay with you.
That's an odd thing to say. Oh, Mr. Dover, I so need your help.
Oh, what seems to be the problem, my dear?
Well, my sister is sick, and I need a butt truck. And, I spent all the money that our father left us. May he rest in peace. And Dirk Dastardly is going to foreclose on her house.
Okay.
And things are just terrible.
Right. Let's go back to that part where you said you spent all the money your father left you.
Well, yes, I did. But I didn't mean to. You know, the money just seemed to go away pretty fast. You know, a girl has to keep herself in shoes.
Ray, you brought me a client that doesn't have any money. What were you thinking, huh?
I wasn't thinking. I never do. I'm a man of action.
Yeah, right. And you said you need a butt truck?
I will if I don't get a nip and tuck pretty soon. I'm always in need of a nip and a tuck.
And my cousin Dirk has the deed to your house.
Yes, he showed it to me. Wait, he is your cousin? Oh, I am really done for now.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I mean, let's look at things. You don't have any money. My cousin Dirk has the deed to your house, and, well, you've got a big butt. So you're pretty much done.
And what about my sister? But of course she's always sick. Kind of whiny too. Kind of a pain in my big butt.
I can hear you.
So, you've got a sister, and she's sick. What does she have?
Oh, she has, well, let me get the list. She has rickets, halitosis, arthritis, bunions, split ends, uncontrolled flatulence, hammertoe, elephantitis, eczema.
Wait a minute, let me see this. Wait, this is a gold mine.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, anybody that's that sick, well, there has to be a lawsuit in there somewhere.
Well, what about me? Is there anything you can do for me?
Oh, I don't think so. Well, wait a minute. I could sue somebody over that terrible facelift you had.
I have never had a facelift.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I never.
I need to get her looked at by a doctor. I smell money. Easy money. Ray, do you know if her doctor is an HMO?
I don't really know. I don't think he's gay. No need to spell it out for me. I know what an HOMO is.
Yeah, you're doing great. Do you know where she is?
I don't really know. I think we left her in the last scene, but she is in a wheelchair, so she shouldn't have gotten far.
I'm over here.
What was that noise?
It's me. I'm over here.
Ginger had her feelings hurt and went storming off. It seems Bendover is contemplating a lawsuit on Anorexic's behalf that will solve all our damsel's problems, at least the problems that can be fixed with money. But somehow we have lost Anna. Where could Anna be? Perhaps our hero will find her. Or maybe not. He seems to be a few pickles short of a full jar, if you know what I mean.
Steady, partner.
Thanks. But couldn't you have pushed me off the stage at the end of the last scene?
Hey, I have enough to do with taking care and cleaning up after that gray sunspot over there. Give me a break.
So we have found Anna. She still looks a bit ill, but Bendover has a plan for her. Let us see what happens now.
Ah, there she is, my little gold mine. Why, you look positively retching. I mean, positively fetching today. How are you, my dear?
What do you care?
Why, your best interests are always in my heart. Your well-being is always on my mind. Dear Lord, grant me honesty and virtue. Just don't grant them to me yet.
You're right, buddy. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night.
No, really. Really, I'm very concerned with getting your condition taken care of and getting myself rich.
What condition would that be? I have lots of them. I have rickets, halitosis, arthritis, blindness, split ends, uncontrolled flatulence, I have been eating a lot of it. I have been eating a lot of health food lately.
Yeah, well, they don't seem to be doing you much good, judging from this list and the smell. But anyway, look, we don't need the list. We're just going to concentrate on your most obvious crime.
And what would that be?
We're going to work on getting you disgruntled. Hey, don't blame me. I didn't write this stuff. We're going to work on your very obvious case of swine flu. Let me ask you a few questions. Are you sexually active?
Well, no, I just lay there.
Okay. Enough on that subject. Oh, I know. Let me take your pulse. Well, either you're dead or my watch has stopped.
Well, obviously I'm not dead. And maybe it's a good thing you're a lawyer instead of a doctor.
Maybe. Look, let me ask you something else. Do you have trouble remembering things? Like, when was the last time you paid your legal bill?
Oh, I don't handle that. My sister does. But then, she's only knitting with one needle.
Excellent, excellent. I'm going to reach deep into the pockets of the drug company and I'm going to pull out a solution that will enrich me, and maybe we can even get rid of that stupid pig nose.
What pig nose?
I love it when a plan comes together.
Help! Help! Somebody, please help me!
I'm coming, my dear. Whatever is the matter?
I ran into that bastardly, and he tied me to the railroad tracks.
Yeah, I tied her to the railroad worry, my Ginger. I'll be there in a moment to rescue you.
I don't want to be impatient or anything, but could you hurry?
I'll be there just as soon as the superhero possible.
Get the lead out, or I can be suffering from a different kind of flatulence when that train runs over me.
You'll never get here in time. Mile away, Billy, will be the end of you, Ginger. Ha, ha, ha!
So our heroine is tied to the railroad tracks. You knew it had to happen. Ray is off to rescue her, so what could possibly go wrong with that plan? Bendover is going to start a frivolous lawsuit on behalf of anorexic and her many ills. Let's hope Ray can rescue our damsel.
Ray, save me! Please save me!
Dadgummit, these knots are tight. Dadgummit, Moonbeam? Really? Maybe it's you that should be tied to the railroad tracks, talking like that. Out of my way, you villain, you. I need to save poor Miss Ginger. Yeah, you will never get her loose in time. I will just stand here and watch you come up short. Something you should be used to. Ha, ha, ha!
Hurry, Ray!
I don't do well under pressure. If I go any faster, I might break a nail.
I think maybe we had better go help.
I think maybe we better have. Ray just learned how to tie his shoes.
Hey, maybe I better see if there's some way to sue the railroad over this. It's not as good as the drug company, but pretty good enough.
Please, hurry!
Here comes the train!
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. I never saw anyone get hit by the train before.
What will happen? Will Ray get Ginger untied in time? Will that dastard dirt bastardly get his due? Will Anna become disgruntled? Will alcoholic ever sober up? And who the heck got run over by the train? And will I ever get done with this and be able to get a drink? But as in all good melodramas, the audience gets to participate. So you, ladies and gentlemen, will get to decide who got hit by the train. Will the cast come out for a moment, please? Who shall it be? You get to decide by applause, hissing, or booing. The poor heroine Ginger, or her sickly sister anorexic. Perhaps it will be our hero, Ray Sunshine, who is sacrificed, or his drunken sidekick, alcoholic. That dastardly dirt bastard. Come on, Ray. Should it be Dirk and his low-life cousin Bendover? What do you think? Okay, I think you've made your wishes known. We will now have a short 15-minute intermission break. There's light refreshments for sale at the back of the room, so hurry back and find out who got run over by that train.
I got Joe. I got Joe.
I need it.
That's perfect.
Before we conclude our melodrama, we have a wonderful surprise for you. A vaudeville interlude, directed by Claire Welty. Take it away, Claire.
was strolling through the park one day in the merry, merry month of May. I was taken by surprise by a pair of roving eyes while strolling through the park one day. Ma, he's making eyes at me. Ma, he's awful nice to me. Ma, he's almost breaking my heart when I'm beside him. Mercy, let his conscience guide him. Ma, he wants to marry me, be my honeybee. Every minute he gets closer. Now he's leaning on my shoulder. Ma, he's kissing me.
Come away with me, Lucille, in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, on old buggy, you and I, and away we'll softly steal, as those wedding bells will peal. You can go as far as you like with me in my merry Oldsmobile.
Why don't you meet me in St. Louis, Louis? Meet me at the fair.
Don't tell me the lights are shining any place but there. We can dance the hoochie coochie, and you'll be my tootsie wootsie.
If you will meet me in St. Louis, Louis.
We'll be married there.
And I will wear my wedding veil, and all those haughty, jealous girls will scout, scout, scout. I never doubted he'd show up. Then again, maybe not till now. There was I, awaiting at the church, waiting at the church, waiting at the church, when I found he left me in a lurch. How long? But it did upset me. All at once he sent around a note. Here's the very note, and this is what he wrote.
I can't get away to marry you today. My wife won't let
One moment. I was strolling through the park one day in the merry, merry month of May. I took him by surprise when I blackened both his eyes. While strolling through the park, strolling through the park, strolling through the park one day,
First, you lift your two knees close and tight, then you sway them to the left, and you sway them to the right. You step around the floor, kind of night and night. Then you twist around with all of your might. Spread your loving arms way out in space, then you do the eagle walk with the star and gray. Then you put that out and then you bring it back. Now that's what I call bowling a jack. Spread your loving arms way out in space, and you do the eagle rock with the star and rays. You put your left foot out and then you bring it back. Now that's what I call bowling the jack.
When we left our group, Dirk had tied Ginger's overly large butt to the railroad ties. Anna had swine flu. Ray was trying to rescue Ginger. Ben was looking for someone to sue. And Dirk dastardly was doing evil things. And somebody had just gotten run over by a train. Now we are a year into the future. We're on a small island in the Caribbean called Shag Island. Time can change things in so many ways.
Obviously, but not this corny melodrama.
Are you back again?
I just got back from behind stage.
Oh,
Hi, I am so glad you could join me on my new island.
Well, you had to do something with all that money you came into. Oh, and we had to go someplace on that yacht you bought.
Who would have ever thought things would work out this way? I mean, once they found out what was causing my swine flu, the pharmaceuticals paid me dearly to use me as a breeding ground for their vaccine. I'm so glad all my ailments paid off.
And all except for that Dutch elm disease.
I was only faking that one to get sympathy.
Yeah.
You, boy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
I would like to have my drink refreshed. And after you bring that back to me, I would like a foot rub, please.
You want something? Oh, I don't think I want anything.
Oh, you don't want a drink?
No, I gave up drinking a year ago. No, I'm just going to sit back here and relax with you and watch Ben rub your feet. And you better do a good job or else you'll know what will happen with
yes,
you.
ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, boy, there's a spot of water on the deck over there. Please go and clean it up.
Yes, ma'am. Right away. Hey, who would have figured that the old drunk was working for the FBI this whole time?
I can hear.
Oh, yeah. I'll go get those drinks right away.
Good idea, boy.
Oh, well, look who's coming. No? together. He is always smiling, and she is always saying, "Oh." At least I think that's why her face is shaped like this.
I don't think her mouth is shaped that way so she can clean floors.
Hi, Ray.
Hi, ladies.
How's your new friend, Ray?
Oh, she's great. Her name is Lee. Lee King.
Really? Her name is Leaking?
Yup. She doesn't say a lot, but just like me, she always bounces back. Anyway, we've got to run. If I leave her too long in the sun, she begins to swell up.
Oh, I hope Ray's new friend doesn't break his heart by running off with a pool toy.
Well, you know, I think an inflatable doll with the name of Leaking is not the basis for a long-term relationship.
Oh, look, here comes your sister, Ginger.
Hi, Ginger. How are you? Are you feeling better? Why don't you want to have a seat?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm not ready to sit down just yet. I'm still recovering from my latest cosmetic surgery. I finally had my butt tuck done.
And how is Dirk?
He's having one of his better days.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, me too. It's surprising to know that it's been a year since he got hit by that train. But he's doing much better now.
Well, you know, that was sad that he got hit, but he certainly deserved it for tying you to the railroad tracks.
Well, lucky for me, he tied me to the tracks that were no longer in use.
And really unlucky for him that he was tied on the tracks that the train came down on.
That was silly, wasn't it, dearie? But since the court appointed me to be his guardian, mostly because no one else would do it, things have gotten pretty good. At least I get to spend all the money he stole from people.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. And I'm so glad you could join me on my new island.
Oh, me too. Oh, and it's so good to see you looking so well. Oh, by the way, how is your Dutch elm disease?
Well, it's much better since the doctors told me I had to come to a hot island and spend lots of money on shopping.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. Well, I've got to go now. I have to finish airing out Dirk.
Well, yes, you do. Well, toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Oh, I'm so glad you had this nice deck for us to roll on. Thank you.
Have fun.
Oh,
Bye, Dirk.
they seem so happy together.
Who would have thought it, considering the way they started out? But how about you, Elle? Are you ever gonna find a guy?
I don't think so. You know, guys are like parking spaces.
Really? How so?
Well, all the good ones are already taken. And the ones that are left are either handicapped or too small. How about you, Anna? Are you looking around?
Heavens no. Since I came into all of this money, I've been on one blind date after another, and I think they're going to give me a seeing eye job the next date. But when is it that you have to go back to work at the Department of Justice?
Oh, they're giving me quite a bit of since I broke that big case involving insurance fraud with that bend over.
So, tell me again how it is that he is still walking around free.
Oh, well, it's pretty complicated. But basically, he turned state evidence, and we had to put him on witness protection plan. But I sort of like it that way.
I like having him around as a cabana boy.
Yeah. And if he ever misbehaves again, I'll turn him over to all those lawyers that he ratted out to save his own butt.
But you know, all in all, I think things turned out pretty well.
Well, they just simply had to.
Why? Why was that?
We are in a melodrama, and that's just the way it has to be.
So we bring our little story to a close. Anna is cured. Dirk seems to have gotten tangled up with a train, but he deserved it. Ginger had her butt trucked. David is doing penance for his lawyer ways. And Ray, well, Ray is just sunshine. Most importantly, I can go have that drink.
Vino, a household name, our director.